Good morning and welcome to Somatic-Based Mindfulness. I'm your host, Mark Gomez. Today, the practice we'll be doing lying down, so there's no need to look at the screen. As long as you can hear the sound of my voice, you'll be fine. Now, if it helps to create a more soothing atmosphere, feel free to do that. So if you need to turn the lights out or put the shades down, generally when we do these practices, the darker the room, the better the experience. But it's important that you do what feels right to you, what feels comfortable to you. So when you're ready, eventually finding a place within the room where you can lie down comfortably on your back. Now, normally we don't use props during these practices. But if you need to put a pillow behind the back of your head or a cushion under your knees to take the pressure off your lower back, please feel free to do that. It's important that you're comfortable. Usually we keep the feet shoulder width apart and the arms and the hands a little bit away from the body. So you might want to wriggle around or wiggle around and see if you can find a comfortable position in which to rest on your back. And eventually allowing your feeling attention, your concentration to rest with the area of the tip of the tailbone. See if you notice any bodily sensations in that area. Practice feeling and seeing into that area, using your mind's eye. If you haven't already, allowing the eyes to just very slowly close, allowing your feeling attention, your concentration to begin to go inwards. And begin focusing on the area, the tip of the tailbone. Allow your feeling attention, your concentration to rest with that area. Practice feeling and seeing into that area, using the mind's eye, using your awareness of bodily sensations, or what we call feeling attention. And begin moving the tailbone around just a little bit. See if you can breathe in as you move the tailbone up a little bit. And see if you can breathe out as you move the tailbone down a little bit. And then just do this a few more times. Just a very tiny, subtle movement. Breathe in as you bring the tailbone up just a tiny bit. Breathe out as you bring the tailbone down just a tiny little bit. And then do this on your own, at your own pace for a few more breaths. Follow what feels comfortable, follow what feels right to you. Breathing in as you raise the tailbone just a little bit. Breathing out as you let the tailbone go down. And then we'll do this a few more times, but each time you do it, move the tailbone a little bit less. So as you breathe in, bringing the tailbone up a little bit, but a little bit less than the time before. And same thing with bringing the tailbone down. As you bring the tailbone down, bringing it down a little bit less than the time before. And just continuing with this process for a few more breaths. Each time you move the tailbone a little bit less. Practice feeling and seeing into the area of the tip of the tailbone without trying too hard, without using too much effort. Just doing the best you can, whatever that is, without forcing the process. Now you can continue with those movements, or you can just allow your tailbone to slowly drop into stillness. Or just very slowly move into stillness. Not trying to force the stillness, not trying to achieve stillness, just allowing your tailbone to slowly rest at its own pace into stillness. Continuing to practice feeling and seeing into that area. And just doing this practice one breath at a time, nothing more. One inhale at a time, one exhale at a time, nothing more. We'll do this for another minute or so. Just resting with your tailbone. Practicing feeling and seeing into this area. One breath at a time. Not trying too hard, not forcing it. Using the least amount of effort to do the best you can, whatever that is. Now you can do this practice for as long as it feels right to you. And when you feel ready to end, you can end this practice whichever way feels best to you. But if you would like, if you feel ready now, you can do it now. If not, you can do it when you're ready to end the practice. But when you feel ready, just doing your best to stay focused on the tip of the tailbone. Continue to practice feeling into this area, being with the bodily sensations in this area. As you very slowly open your eyes, kind of like the sun rising in the morning, doing your best to stay with the tip of the tailbone and allowing the eyes to open as slowly as they can, or as slowly as feels right to you, and just doing your best to stay with the sensations around the tip of your tailbone. Thank you for joining us. Please join us again next time.